Hello, I'm Alex Van Rossum, developer of Run Die Repeat, and I'd like to welcome you to the Tuesday update for Run Die Repeat on June 27th. Alright, so quite a bit has happened in this game since the last time we did an update. One of the biggest things I added is hidden triggers that make things happen when you get near other objects. Obviously, this is nothing new in the world of Unity, but I've finally decided to utilize them. One example is this little area over here. It looks like, hey, I can get to that door pretty easily, right? And as you can see, it's not. So let's avoid this drip here. Actually, no, let's hit this drip there. As you can see, it's also deadly, like everything else. We'll go ahead and climb this tower and get on over here, and I'm going to show you this new locking mechanism. Before, we just had a lock on a door, you got a key, the door unlocked, and you could exit the level. Well, that didn't really give us the ability that I wanted to see in a little bit more complex, challenging ways of locking down sections of the level. I was limited to one key, one door, maybe have some other kind of doors or maybe a piston that was unlockable, but that didn't really make sense. So the exploding block just seems to work a little bit better for me. I'm going to go ahead and try to get that coin over there. I can tell you it's not going to work because there's those saw blades, which I don't know if you've seen that yet or not, but now you have. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit our checkpoint flag and show you a little bit more with regards to using the deceased guys in order to advance through the level. Alright, so we'll grab this key card that pops the blocks up there, and go ahead and do this little piston puzzle right here. Hopefully going to have quite a few more of these, but you can see that the dead guys also affect platforms for pressure plates. So that gives us, a little bit more puzzle aspect to it, which is kind of what we're trying to go for here. All right, so we also have these spikes, which are kind of reminiscent of Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy. Probably be the closest approximation. I don't know if I'm going to go with the bombs from Mega Man 3. Those things are kind of annoying, but hey, that's all right. So, didn't quite make it. All right, let's don't need to complete this level. It is completable, I promise you that. But let's go ahead and look on something new here. We've got goo that you can jump into, and you're gonna have to, because there's no way you're gonna make that jump, but it's so close. But like everything else, if there's something dead, you can walk on it. So another aspect of platformers is typically that you can jump on a platform that you can pass through like this, and then you can push down and then jump and you'll pass through it again. So we've implemented that, which I think adds a little bit more of that nostalgic feel to it, and kind of what we're going for here. And of course, since pistons are controlled by pressure plates, we've got one up here to open up and drop these boxes. Now, in later levels, there may be pistons and stuff like that that are off screen. You can't see what they do necessarily, and that's kind of part of the point of it. It gives it that old school flair where it's like you don't really know what's going on quite yet always. We're going to try to balance that between being challenging and being annoying. Trying to avoid the annoyance of some of the old games, but still have some of the challenges that they exhibited with mechanics like that. So we'll go ahead and complete this level here. There's one more thing that I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and exit out of here and go to the level select. Added a bit of a prison background to this, kind of make it feel more like a like a alien testing facility, and you're stuck inside these chambers and being tested on. Haven't really fleshed out the whole story yet, but that's part of it. It's very simple. I haven't really done a whole lot of work on the graphics on the background yet, but it also looks very appropriate for the time period. So if you have any opinion on that, by all means let me know. And still haven't finished putting in any of the level doors for anything higher than 3. Part of that is because we're going to go up on these instead of across, so each one will be like a bank of levels that have a common theme. Like the first 9 will be more training and walking you through some of the basic mechanics of the game. The next 9 will be a little bit more complex, like you saw with 10 and 11 today. Actually, I think that was 11 and 12. And then, moving forward from there, it'll get longer and longer until we have full-on platformer levels like, Mario and and Zelda 2, even though that game doesn't exist. So let's go ahead and look at level 10, I think. Nope. Go to level 9. Alright, so level 9 is where... Well, let's look at level 8 real quick. So, level 8 is where the... Nope, 7. One of these anyway. Level 7 is where the keycard is first introduced. Very simple. You're like, hey, there's a keycard here. Now, this was inspired by Metroid, where when Samus grabs orbs and gives her new powers, it's usually just a simple room. You have the... I want to call them chorizo, but that's not right. Chorzo, I think, is the race that made those things, and you see those statues standing there. Anyway, so it's kind of similar. First time you get the key card, you get to see the blocks blow up, and they're not chorizo. So that's that. And then I'm going to show you level 9. And I'm kind of happy with this. This is fleshing out the blocks a little bit more to show you that if you do fail with something with the blocks, that doesn't mean the level is over. That just means you can't necessarily get all of the specials or something in there. So, not trying to be too restrictive in the way that it executes. Why don't we go ahead and show you how that actually completes real quick. So, we've got, you run across, you beat the popping blocks, you get the other key card, you can grab the 3 coins on the bottom and complete the level. So, you know what? I think that about completes this update here. Kind of covered just about everything that has been added since the last one. If you haven't seen the previous Tuesday update, the link will be in the description at the bottom. Or if you're reading this on the site, just click back to the previous post and you'll see the video there as well. Alright, so as always, let me know what you think. And until next time, thank you.